Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I got a GTA 6 video for you guys, and this one is breaking down some new news we got, some new screenshots, and there's some good news, but there's also some bad news in this. I'll be very honest with you guys on that. And I want to also say straight off the bat here that tomorrow there could be a GTA 6 trailer 3. We don't know. It could be for the pre-orders for the pre-orders because the pre-orders are going to go live at midnight local time for everyone. For me, they're going to go live in about 7 hours pre-orders, and when they do, I'm going to make a video pre-ordering it when I do it. And it'll be kind of like a fun video for the memories. I will also have a stream in like an hour from now where I basically will talk more about this and also answer your questions. And if you want to, leave comments, I will read your comments. You don't have to donate to me for me to read your comments. I read as many comments as I can. So if you want to talk to me further about this, you can come by my stream in like an hour, and we'll basically break this down, further even more. But don't listen to a lot of people that are saying that a lot of YouTubers I noticed are saying that we're guaranteed to get a trailer tomorrow. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. It could with the pre-orders, but just don't believe that. Just because Rockstar's not said that there's going to be a trailer 3 tomorrow. The only thing they said is that pre-orders are going to go live at midnight. That's it. They never said that there's going to be a trailer 3 tomorrow. So just keep that in mind. And the other thing I wanted to say here is that I've noticed that there's like a bit of comments of like people, like a lot of comments I saw this morning on like random videos of mine where people were saying, the GTA 6 news is out, like, where's the video? When are you going to post the video? And just like spamming over the video. And I will say I do things differently on this channel. I don't post stuff immediately right when on the dot when information comes out. The reason that I don't post it right on the dot when information comes out is because I want to get all the facts right. I want to make sure that I have all of the evidence. I want to make sure that I didn't mess anything up. I want to make sure that I have everything correct. So I want to break everything down and then explain to you guys without spreading any kind of misinformation. And there are already, just like I figured, there are already people who are spreading misinformation about this. There are people out there who are saying that that GTA 6 is not going to have an online. That is clickbait. That is misinformation. GTA 6 is going to have an online. Do not worry about that. So, like, the YouTubers who are saying there's not going to be an online, those people are stupid. There's really no proof for this, and I'll explain why as we're going through with this. So, anyways, let's break this down here. Let's go into this and let's talk about what's going on. And I'll also talk about the stock with Take-Two Interactive, what's going on with that. Pre-order Grand Theft Auto 6 on June 25th, available at midnight local time. So I know this came out like 6 o'clock a.m. my time. Pre-orders for GTA 6 begin at midnight local time on June 25th, including the Grand Theft Auto 6 Ultimate Edition, which amplifies the deepest and most immersive GTA experience yet, with an exclusive collection of premium vehicles, weapons, apparel, and action threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story. Grand Theft Auto 6 is a single-player experience coming November 19 to PS5 and Xbox Series XS. All Grand Theft Auto 6 pre-orders and purchases before November 20 will get the Vintage Vice City Pack, a collection of items that flash back to when the neon burned brightest. Players who pre-order digital versions of GTA 6 will be able to begin preloading on November 12th to ensure they are able to play at launch on November 19th. The physical version of Grand Theft Auto 6 containing a download code inside the box will be available starting November 12th to support preloading. Learn more about the Ultimate Edition and pre-order bonuses, including details and a free month of GTA Plus included with digital pre-orders and much more at Rockstar Games. Okay, so here, this is the part that I'm getting really pissed off at a lot of YouTubers for this part right here. So a lot of people are spreading misinformation right here. Look at what it says. It says GTA 6 is a single-player experience coming November 19th to PS5 and Xbox Series X. And all these stupid YouTubers that are spreading, misinformation and clickbait. These guys are saying GTA 6 is not going to have an online. GTA 6 is only going to be a single-player game. Idiots. That's what I would say about this. Stupid people. This is exactly the reason on why I do not release videos right away. I want to break a lot of this stuff down. And this right here, how do I know that it's not going to be a single player only? Is because, think about it, GTA Online is literally Rockstar's cash cow. That is where they make the most amount of money right now, is GTA Online. They have made so much money in microtransactions, in shark cards, and GTA Plus over the years. And you're telling me that they're going to keep updating GTA Online? when GTA 6 comes out and people are gonna, go back to GTA 6 and they're gonna keep, buying shark cards and stuff like that on the game. No, most people are gonna be going on GTA 6, which is why they're gonna want to make a GTA 6 online. It says Grand Theft Auto 6 is a single player experience, but what these people do not understand is that online is not gonna be called Grand Theft Auto 6. What we play in GTA 5 online, it's not called GTA 5 online, it's called GTA Online. That's what it's called. It's not called GTA 5 Online, it's called GTA Online. So even though, yes, it is a part of GTA 5, but it's treated as almost like its separate mode, almost like a separate game in a way. That's the way that it's been treated. So when GTA 6 Online comes out, it's probably going to be called GTA Online 2, or maybe even it's going to be just called GTA Online again. That's what it's probably going to be called. So that's my likely view. It's going to be called GTA Online 2 or just GTA Online again. That's what I think it's going to be. It's going to be in GTA 6. There is no way that they are going to pass up on having a GTA 6 online. They are 100% going to have that in there, so do not panic about that. And anybody tells you that the game is only going to be single player, they are spreading around misinformation. They are lying to you. They are clickbaiting. And about the other thing here is that GTA 6 Online is probably going to launch like a month or two after the game comes out. It is not going to launch right away. My best guess is it's going to launch right before Christmas. That's what I think. They're going to want to have GTA 6 Online right before Christmas to get people excited. That's what I think, because GTA Online did not launch until October 1st, 2013. That's when GTA 6 or GTA Online first launched. So GTA 5 launched September 17, 2013. GTA Online launched October 1st, 2013. So about 2 weeks later, they wanted to get the online ready, and even 2 weeks later, the servers were still a disaster when they got those ready. So that's what they're going to do. Is their GTA 6 Online is going to come out like a few weeks, possibly even a month, right after GTA 6 Online. So GTA 6 is coming out November 19th. It'll probably come out like the first week of December. That's what I think it's gonna happen. And the same thing with Red Dead Online. Red Dead Online, I believe, came out, it was like 2 or 3 weeks after the game came out. It did not come out right on the dot when the single player came out. So that's basically what's gonna happen. So anybody telling you there's not gonna be a GTA 6 Online and the game is only single player, they're idiots. They're stupid. It's a separate mode. It's gonna be called something different. It's going to be included in the game. It literally is. Rockstar not including GTA 6 Online in GTA 6 is literally shooting themselves in the foot, because they will make so much money from that, and they are not going to pass that up. So just don't believe it. I just wanted to get that out of the way, because I was just getting so pissed at so many people spreading misinformation and people just saying, oh, there's not going to be a GTA 6 Online. It's only going to be single player. No, there's literally no proof of that. They're talking about GTA 6, which is the single player campaign. That's what it is. They're not talking about GTA 6 Online, which is going to be called something different. Now this is the part that's getting a lot of people pissed right here. This part is the most concerning part right here. So players who pre-order digital versions of GTA 6 will be able to preload on November 12th to ensure that they are able to play at launch on November 19th. The physical version of GTA 6 containing a download code inside the box will be available starting November 12th to support preloading. Oh, this is the part that I'm pissed at Rockstar. I'm really mad at Rockstar. And let me actually pull up the Take-Two stock right now, because I'm really curious at what it is right now. Okay, so now let's take a look at the Take-Two stock. And about the Take-Two stock has dropped like $7 or $8 within today. It says minus 687, so about $7, and that is not good for a stock to fall that much in a single day. It's not good. Now I will say this right at the start here. I am not a financial advisor, but if you own Take-Two stock, I wouldn't panic, because if you plan to hold this stock is going to go up, especially with, Trailer 3 coming out later in this summer and more information coming out on GTA 6, and then overall the release date of GTA 6 coming out in November, is that this will go up. This will increase in value. So that's just my opinion, is don't panic too much, is, hold the stock if you can. I'm holding my stock, by the way. I was actually considering selling maybe around Trailer 3, but now I don't know. Maybe now I'll just hold until November, maybe for even more. But I guess I'll just have to wait and see. But basically, if we just take a look at the stock here, if we look at what it was, last night, or yesterday, the stock was, almost $250. I know it was before market, it was also around $251, but $250, and now look, it dropped down to $235. But But I will say some good news is that the stock is up significantly. So if you just look at what it was on June 15th, on June 15th, it was about $215. And basically in those 10 days, it has gone up over $25. So this stock will I think the stock will climb, and I think the stock will go back up. But if you're wondering why did the stock, fall $7 today, despite us getting so much, GTA 6 information, the main reason that the stock has fallen, it's not because of the disc. The fact that a physical does not have a disc, I don't think it really has anything to do with that. It has to do with the fact that the game is being priced at $80. So GTA 6 is being priced at $80, where $79.99, where most games are priced at these days at $69.99, and I think the Ultimate Edition is $100. And investors look at that and they see that they are pricing their game more than what everyone else is pricing for. It's like, why are they doing that specifically? Are they worried about their product and it might drive consumers away? That is what investors are worried about. So that's why a lot of investors are also pulling out. They're getting nervous about the stock. It's primarily for that. But like I said, is that if you're holding the stock, I'm not an expert, but I would just tell you, in my opinion, is just hold it. I'm holding. I have a bit of shares in this, and I'm just gonna keep waiting. That's just what I'm going to be doing. But this stock will go back up, but I'm, again, a bit pissed at Rockstar for that, too. Now, uh, about the, this crap with the physical not having a disc. This is some of the stupidest crap that I have ever heard. This is a first for me. I have never heard about something like this. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but this is the first time that I've heard about something like this, about a game where you go to the store, you pay $80 for, you get a physical copy with the cover, and you open it up when you take it home, and there's no disc inside. There's just basically a piece of paper that says a code, and you put the code into the PlayStation Store, and you download it. I don't know, what they were thinking with this. This is just absolute stupidity. It's ridiculous. Because it's like, you can't sell the game if you wanted to anymore. That's one of the pros of physicals is you can sell them, you can let your friends borrow them, you can trade them. There's always a physical copy has its advantages. I know the disadvantage is that it can break. Where the digital is always in your library, but some people want physical. I like physical stuff, and I remember back in the days on the PS2 when on PS2 we had booklets and even maps with the GTA series. Like I remember San Andreas gave us like a big map, paper map. It showed us the whole map of the world. But like now you don't really get that stuff. You're lucky if you get something like that even in the collector's edition, like a big physical collector's edition. But now you are having a physical game with no disc. It's stupid. And the primary reason that I think they're doing this is I think they're doing this because they're worried about potential leaks. But like I said months ago, I said that they shouldn't be worried about stuff like that because they don't need to do stuff like this. All Rockstar needs to do is they need to put in a day one patch for the game. Like something like the game will not unlock, like the game won't load up if you don't download the patch. That's what they could basically have, something like that. That the game will not work without a patch. And then when once you go online and you download the patch, the game will work, and the patch would only launch on release date. And that is basically some way that I could think that they could do it without leaks, because you will have people that will basically steal copies. They will pay thousands of dollars to get like early copies from some store or something like that, and they will play it like days early and try to leak the game. And that's probably what they're worried about here. But this is not the way to go about it. It's not the way to do stuff like this to basically have a you can't call the game. I mean, tell me if you guys agree with me in the comments. You can't call it a physical copy if all you're doing is you're just having the cover and a piece of paper inside. It's not a physical copy. Physical copy for me is when I see the disc itself. When I'm just seeing just literally a box cover with just a piece of paper inside, for me that's not a physical copy. For me that's just absolute stupidity. That's just idiotic. It's just stupid. That should not be happening. So I'm pissed. I'm really annoyed at Rockstar for that. I don't like that at all. I think that they've made a really bad decision by doing that. This is going to have some backlash, and I think the investors are seeing that too. Pre-order on June 25th. Okay, let's take a look here. So from this screenshot, we can see a few things here. We can see that there is gun customization, because we can see that Jason, it looks like he is holding the Colt Python, which is we saw this gun earlier in the screenshots. It was like a biker character. His girlfriend was actually holding this revolver, but this one has a scope on it, which shows that we will have gun customization. Lucia appears to be holding some kind of revolver. It's a different one though. It's not the it does not look to me like it's the same one. But we also see here different hairstyles. We have different hairstyles for both Jason and Lucia, and we also see tattoos. So this is confirming to us numerous things: gun customization, tattoos, and hair customization as well. And also looks like facial hair as well. Ultimate Edition, an executive collection of items threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story. Ultimate Edition. Welcome to Leonida, the state where anything goes. Seize everything this massive world has to offer with the Grand Theft Auto 6 Ultimate Edition. An exclusive collection of premium vehicles, weapons, apparel, and action around every corner. Ultimate Edition bonuses are threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story, with new items uncovered behind each chapter. In the Ultimate Edition, it's around $100. The 95 Grotti Cheetah, Grotti's signature mid-90s sports car, an ode to shore drive. The 95 Grotti Cheetah is complete with a minimalist, retro-futuristic livery, available to punctuate later stage action. So old style car, 1990s car, and I see that we're also gonna have really unique, nice car interiors too. And I see they got that Florida license plate with the orange on it. Okay, so this is the gun. Hawk and Little Morgan revolvers. His and hers version of this powerful revolver with classic Vice City styling sourced from the Vercetti estate, including palm tree etched grips, engraved detailings, and high performance scopes. Okay, so about this, I don't think the guns itself are a pre-order. I think the style of the guns, or I should, let me rephrase that. The guns itself are not part of the Ultimate Edition. It's the style of the guns, if you understand what I mean. It's that these guns, I'm pretty sure both of them are going to be included regardless if you have Ultimate Edition or not, but this specific style, the one with the scope, this is Ultimate Edition, because I'm pretty sure this is the exact same gun that we saw that female biker holding. She just didn't have the scope on it. And when it says, I know people are going to go crazy when it says from the Vercetti estate, but Tommy Vercetti does not exist in the HD universe, guys. This is just an Easter egg. This is just an Easter egg towards GTA Vice City. That's what that is primarily. So it's the Hawk and Little Morgan revolvers. I'm assuming the bigger gun is the Hawk and the smaller one is the Little Morgan. Now, about this is a box of ammo we can see here. We can see a stiletto, a switchblade knife. This I'm pretty certain is a Colt Python, and this would be firing 44. This one, the smaller one here, this looks to me like a 357 or a 38 revolver, but I think that the specific paint on it. You see how you have the gold trigger, the gold hammer. You see how you have the palm tree hand grip. That's the part of the pre-order, and the scope on here. The guns itself, I'm pretty sure are going to be in the game regardless. This style of the gun you won't have unless you have the Ultimate Edition. So you need to have Ultimate Edition. I know I said pre-order before, I'm sorry. But this is just for Ultimate Edition here specifically. Okay. Personalized variants, personalized sidearms with detailed engravings for Jason. Jason's Girardi ES9 pistol and Lucia's close K17 pistol. Okay. So about this, this looks like a Beretta M9 9mm that Jason has here. Yeah, that's what that looks like. And Lucia's gun looks to me like it's a Glock. So they're both in the exact same cartridge, by the way, 9mm. So this is another skin that you get with Ultimate Edition. Vice City style. Whether poolside or side-by-side, Jason and Lucia can look the part with executive outfits, tattoos, and more. Okay, so it's talking about the tattoos that I was talking about. This is the clothes. hairstyles. This is definitely a different hairstyle than Lucia does not typically appear with that hairstyle. So they chose for this. They chose hairstyles that the characters you don't normally see them with, just to show you the customization. So Jason's hair and Lucia's hair is very different, and we can see facial hair on Jason as well too. Jason's safe house vehicle, switch gears and soak up the sun in army fatigued um uh Dinka Enduro motorcycle or Crest kayak. So this is the house that Jason was renting from Brian Heater. Again, his boss was also a drug runner, and the fact that one of the bikes is army fatigue, it could suggest that Jason is former military. But again, we don't know. It could just be a paint. I know there's many people are speculating on that, but we don't know that 100%. So this is what the bike's paint is. Yeah, very army like paint. Okay, kayaking, we got that. Gondor retro build. Inject some muscle and classic stylings into Jason's well-worn vapid Ganado low-riding pickup with exclusive mods. So that's the pickup truck. Looks very similar, almost identical to Ryder's truck in GTA San Andreas. Ride Out Customs. Transform vanilla vehicles into magnificent works of art with detailed interiors, exquisite rims, and donk stylings. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that right there. Yes, so apparently there is a mod shop that you can only access with the Ultimate Edition. There's a store in the game that you will be locked to. Does this mean you're not going to be able to customize cars unless you have Ultimate Edition? Oh, that's something concerning. You probably will be able to customize your cars at like other locations, but it probably won't be as detailed as this one. Yeah, so Rockstar knows they know how big some car people are in the GTA series, and so that's why they're locking this shop behind Ultimate Edition. I don't like this. I'll tell you this. I really don't like this. I don't like the idea of locking like an actual property, an actual business behind an Ultimate Edition. Like if Ultimate Edition gives you like some skins for vehicles, okay, fine. But locking an actual business behind Ultimate Edition, no, I don't like that. Um, Sarah's unisex salon. Get signature salon styles for both Jason and Lucia, including facial hair for Jason and makeup and nails for Lucia. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. So this is probably another business that's locked behind Ultimate Edition, but you're probably still going to be able to get tattoos even without Ultimate Edition, but this will probably be a more unique tattoo shop with probably even more stuff on it. And we can see Jason and Lucia again have different hairstyles, completely different. Very, very different hairstyle for Jason. Very different hairstyle for Lucia. Lucia can get her nails done too. So that's showing that first person mode is going to have much more of an effect. Watercraft. So boats are going to play a much bigger role in GTA 6. Shih Tzu Squallow. Perfect for casting in Gambit Bay and reeling catches of all sorts. There will be fishing in the game. This gradient pink and blue Squallow, docked at Washington Beach, is made ocean ready with an explosive laden weapons crate. Huh. Okay, so it's a vehicle with an explosive weapons crate. Okay, this shows us the wildlife in the game. We will see dolphins. And we see Jason and Lucia on some kind of boat, probably relaxing here. It's another one of the boat. It's the same boat, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it is the same boat that they were on there. Vice City Police. Okay. Okay, Stock 305. Style various unique and exclusive looks for Jason and Lucia at Stock Yard's premier destination for elevated streetwear. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. So is this going to be like another business that's going to be locked behind because the way they're making it seem it's like it's the whole business, but what it could be is you could maybe access the business when you don't have Ultimate Edition, but you might be locked out of certain things. That's what it'd be, like certain clothes and tattoos and car parts, as you saw in those earlier businesses. But yeah. Okay. That is Jason there. I almost thought that was Raul for a second. And that is Lucia there. So yeah, they're trying to show off the customization. They're trying to show you how detailed the customization is. 67 a Vapid Dominator Buggy, a mud club monster offering impressive off-road handling for the backwoods of Mount Calaga and beyond. Conveniently stored at the Paradise Garage in Watson Bay, which features a weapons locker plus a secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced. Okay, stolen goods to be fenced. I actually like the idea of that. Does that mean burglary is coming back? Burglary is one of my favorite activities in San Andreas. We're gonna have to see what that means exactly. A secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced, huh? So this is that buggy. And what they're showing us here is they're showing us the dirt, that vehicles can get dirty. That attention to detail there. Another unique car interior also. Electric Fang Tattoo. Stock Yard's most iconic ink bar with over 50 signature tattoos for both Jason and Lucia, all designed by the artist collective. Fail. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. So, another business. The thing is, I'm really curious. If you don't have Ultimate Edition and you just go to these businesses, what happens? Can you are you getting it locked out? Can you only buy certain tattoos? That's the question. Is they're locking a lot of businesses. Okay, so this is the tattoo parlor here. And that's Jason and Lucia again. Very different haircuts and styles again. Showing some of the tattoos off. One-Eyed Willie's. This mod shop in Lake Leonida specializes in off-road modifications and hand-painted automotive artistry. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. Another one. Another business. Damn, okay. I'm going to put this in a poll and ask you guys what you think about this. Good Time Gear, a capsule collection of apparel and accessories inspired by the Good Time State TV show character Maka the Gator. I see that the way they have Vice City written, it's just like the old style of Vice City. Pit Youngin's illegal goods store. Raid the compound of one of Southside Vice City's loudest and most socially active gangs and escape safely to score some special items and distinct contraband. Classic car collection. Track down a variety of abandoned classic and work-in-progress project cars and revitalize them to their former glory in the special commission from eccentric collector and local fixer, Y-Man. So it's a mission also. You're looking for specific vehicles. The American paint on this car is really nice. Okay. And again, they're showing us off the dirt. And that's it for Ultimate Edition. Let's look at pre-orders. The Vintage Vice City Pack. Pre-order to get unique benefits that flash back to when neon burned brightest. Pre-order bonuses. Welcome back to Vice City. And you have the Ocean View Hotel, which this is a reference to GTA Vice City right here. So it's just a reboot of the location, by the way. Featuring a timeless 55 Vapid Stainer sedan and garage alongside Ocean Beach, decadent outfits and hairstyles for both Jason and Lucia, and an iconic weapon pattern that echoes the excess of the past. Now, I noticed that a lot of people were talking about this being the same car that's in Vice City, that's like right outside the hotel, but the car that's right outside the hotel in Vice City is actually a 4-door. This is a 2-door. 55 Vapid Stainier. Cruise shore drive in this classic sedan and stored in the shore court personal garage that just a stone's throw from the glistening sands of Ocean Beach. It features a weapon locker plus a secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced. So again, they're talking about that you stolen goods to be fenced. I'm wondering whether there's going to be a some kind of burglary stuff. I hope there is. Outfits and hairstyles. Dress for excess with Jason's effortlessly chic linen suit in vintage pastel, complemented by the cut and coif of the decade of decadence. Show everyone the world is yours in Lucia's red sequin mini dress and curls. Very 1980s here. This is definitely a reference to Vice City, to Tommy Vercetti's shirt. That one, 100%. Channel the original Kingpin. Adorn most guns with tropical pattern inspired by Tommy Vercetti's iconic palm tree button up. Vintage Vice City pack. And that's basically what you get for the pre-orders versus Ultimate Edition. So let me know what you guys think down below. I I don't know how I feel that so many businesses are being locked. I hope that it's not the entire business. I hope it's only like certain parts of it, like certain things that you can use in the business, but I hope the whole property isn't locked if you don't have Ultimate Edition, because I think that's going to be really stupid if that's the case, that there's so many businesses that they included and they'll all be locked unless you have Ultimate Edition. And then the fact that physical copies are going to be digital only, which is stupid. And then they're going to be also $79.99, $10 more, which is the price the price I'm not shocked by, but I was shocked by the physical, just having a digital code inside. There's not going to be any actual disc. Let me know what you guys think down below. In like 30 minutes to an hour after I post this, I'll be doing a live stream breaking this down again, talking about this. So if you want to come by and hang out with me, come by in the stream. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.